Okay, good morning. I'm here with Mr. Nathaniel Noble Jr., host of the Nathaniel Noble Jr. podcast. How are you doing this morning, sir?
I'm fine, brother. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Enjoy it. Thank you for coming on to our show. Wanted to start it right in, just jump straight into it. Please tell us about a tough time in your life and how you were able and how it affected you, essentially.
Oh, you had to bring that up again, huh?
Yeah.
Now, now the toughest time
Mm,
that I acknowledge as my toughest time is when I was my first marriage, and I found out my wife was not being my wife. You know,
gotcha.
having other relations, and I found that out, and that kind of crushed me to my core because it came out of left field, and I wasn't expecting it. I think we probably was 5, 6 years in. Two
Five, six,
kids
eight.
later.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. 2 kids later, and then I found out some stuff, and it kind of like we opened up that can of worms, and bam, my heart was dissolved.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was my lowest point in life, where like that's the point where I wanted to like say, I'm done. I can't handle it.
Hmm. Wow. Okay. So I guess it ultimately led to a divorce. And
Oh
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, it led to a separation first to see if she, straighten out, give a little break, a little time. I think it was maybe about a year to kind of like let it air out and they reevaluate, see
Got,
what road you're taking. That's the way you want to go. We're gonna make sure.
got you.
Then
Got,
all that in that process, I'm self-checking. Where did I go wrong? What did I do? What could I did that? Is it me? And I come to
okay.
the point, like, nah, it ain't me.
It ain't you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, given that it was two kids involved and, 6 or 7 year marriage at this point, what helped you turn things around so that you could start moving forward again?
Well, first of all, my belief in God, because I ain't had nothing else to lean on. Nobody couldn't save me out of that. And then you know what? I thought about my kids. I'm like, man, I'm on this destructive path for us, this heartbrokenness, and I wanted to take it all out.
Hmm.
The ex, the John or whatever you call it, everything in between, myself, the kids. I'm like, hey, I'm miserable and broken. I'm taking the whole planet down with me. So and
Right.
then I thought about my little kids. I'm like, man, they ain't got nothing to do with these adult problems. And I don't want them to even be in a casket. I don't want them to be orphans.
Yes.
Let me take this one for the team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and let everything play out and stuff. And that's what turned it around. Just think about my kids too, man. Just
Gotcha.
being around, being
Gotcha.
around good people.
That's awesome. I'm glad you did not take those steps, my
I
brother.
am
Yeah.
too, because it's much better on the other side of the
Yeah,
pain,
yeah,
brother.
yeah. Yeah. So, with that being said, what advice would you give to people who might be in a similar situation, like going through a divorce with we'll say cheating spouse? What advice would you give them to get past this moment in time for them?
Ooh, let's see. You got to self-reflect on this one because it's like a lot of prayer. Back up. Don't react out of emotions. You know, man, it was hard. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, you got to think about, especially if you got kids, you got to think about what's valuable. It's a personal pain. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to bear it. Sometimes this is your time to bear this cross, and
Yeah.
ain't no way you can get out of it, but just go through it.
To go through it.
Just
Yeah.
go through it. Stay prayed up. Go exercise. Do something to like distract you from just thinking and pondering on the problem. You got
Gotcha.
to do something. You got to take that energy and all that heartbrokenness or whatever you're feeling. You got to take that and turn it into something positive, like working out, prayer, log it, with journaling or whatever. Do something with it. Go walking.
Hmm.
You gotta that energy got to power you to do something with it because it'll help. It'll like drive you to self destruction if you don't misdirect the energy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Directed
mean?
in the right in the
You
right.
have to. Yeah, it's there,
Yeah, yeah.
and there ain't no way you can get away from it. You just got to like channel it to something positive for you to
Got you.
be better.
Awesome. And last question. With that being said, one, it sounds kind of two-part question. Is there a victory on the other side? And if so, what is that victory? And what was that victory for you?
Yeah, it's a victory if you're looking for it, if you want it. My victory was I made it.
Yep.
My kids alive, my ex alive. Everything's cordial now, no
Good.
problems.
Okay.
Ain't nobody mad but the devil, and that's how I like it.
Yep.
And like I'm saying, everybody's fine now. Everybody's moved on, and to me, I told my kids that don't be against their mom because of a decision she made at that moment in her life. So I never did like turn my kids against their mom or whatever. It's like no, because that's low on my part. So I didn't do that. And yeah, it's a brighter side if you looking to press through that pain. Because right now I'm on my brighter side, and I'm glad I did, because I wouldn't be and have when doing what I'm doing now. And I can smile. I don't have no regrets. I don't have no ill feelings against my ex or whatever.
Yep.
It just, that was a part of life I had to go through, man, to get me where I'm going. And I got a beautiful wife now and stuff, almost 29 years or something like that.
Okay.
Second round. So it's like blended family. I'm good, dog.
Yeah, no doubt. All right.
But it's worth it if you press through. I'm telling you.
If you press through.
Yes.
So we're here today again with Nathaniel Noble Jr. He is a podcast host. He has a phenomenal podcast where he brings on guests to talk about similar issues related to life, because as he likes to say it, life happens to all of us. And so you can actually find his podcast on most podcast platforms. And we will also have links to his podcast in the description. So if you want to tune in, as all of his subscribers do, he was just telling me the other day, all of the wonderful subscribers that he has and listeners throughout the world. Please feel free to reach out to him to listen, check out the podcast as well. If you have a story that you would like to share to the rest of the world, please reach out to him in the link below to be a guest on his show. So that's all we got from setbacks to success. And again, don't let your setbacks stop you from your achieving your success in your life. Peace. Yeah.